Well, hello Scorpio, and welcome back to Peony Lore, where we help you to find the beauty in all things. This is a continuation of the June reading. This is the 15th through the 30th, and we'll continue on in the calendar style, meaning one card is the main energy for each of the days that we pull up here. I hope you guys have been doing well with all of the various levels of crazy that's been going on the planet. We're not going to get too deep into that. Just a reminder that the 17th is the beginning of Mercury retrograde, which is this Wednesday. This weekend of the 20th, obviously, you know, it's Father's Day. So happy Father's Day to all of you men that are watching, or moms that are single and holding it down, and anyone else that's going to be celebrating this beautiful day. Hoping also that you get an opportunity to really enjoy the summer solstice, which is the 20th, the longest day of the year. And to that, have an ability to take advantage of the solar eclipse, which is happening the very next day on the 21st. Okay. So we're going to start with this first week. And we will have two different oracles that will support this full week. We will do another full week for the 22nd through the 28th. Then we will have two separate oracles. And then the last couple of days of the week, which kind of lead into July, two different oracles after that. So, Scorpio. I am paying attention to this because Scorpio is very heavy in my chart. So, what we have here on Monday is really the waiting game. And this is a decision that looks like has already been made, so you're just waiting for the outcome of what that means. Usually when the Two of Rods comes up, you are trying to make a decision, and usually the decision that Spirit would have you go with was anything that makes you feel happy, because regardless of whether you go left or right, they both lead to the same path, and they are going to support you either way, which is fabulous. On Tuesday, we actually have the Spiritual Union card, which I love. Two of Cups, the coming together of two people, doesn't necessarily have to be lovers, but it can be partnership in business, and it very often can be you coming into more of a mindset with yourself, mind and spirit, mind and body, body and spirit, that kind of a combination, higher self, merging with your higher self in order to receive some information, and or that there's going to be some downloads that are going to happen, which is what was just told to me. On Wednesday, like I said, when we hit Mercury going retrograde, we are in the Eight of Cups mentality. The Eight of Cups mentality is entitled here, Emotional Withdrawal. What it is recognizing that it's time for you to take a different path, and kind of going within, recognizing that you've done everything that you can already do in your current circumstance, and that it is definitely time to feel comfortable with making that decision, which obviously you have, because coming up on Thursday, you are in the Six of Swords energy, which is moving on with some support from somebody. Moving on can be, and is traditionally talking about moving out of rough waters into calmer waters, but typically there is somebody there that's actually helping to guide you, which is, I think, the biggest component of this particular reading, is there's somebody here that's here to guide you, to help you move on into some calmer waters. When you get to Friday, we have the energy of the Hangman. So the Hangman definitely is another opportunity and energy to kind of go within and have a thought process, which is going to be supportive of changing your perspective on something. It can also mean some very significant and spiritual downloads being provided to you as well. So it does look like the first part of this week is going to be pretty heavy as far as energies and managing the different energies that are coming through. So let's go ahead and pull the first two oracles for this week, the week ending energy. And just a reminder that Venus is still in retrograde until this following week. So there's been a lot of change-ups when it comes to relationships, a lot of change-ups when it comes to the energies of work relationships, endings and new beginnings when it comes to those types of things. Pluto is still in retrograde, and that's going to be with us until, like I said, almost October the 4th, actually. And then, you know, Jupiter went retrograde in Capricorn, so that does affect people's money, and that will come a little bit more closely towards the end of the month here, like the 29th or 30th, when money concerns are coming up. If there's anything that needs to be revealed from the retrograde, then you will definitely know about it. But let's figure out what the Fairy Oracle has to say the Dragon Oracle is already on the board. All right, fairies for our Scorpios for this first week of the 15th through the 21st. What do we have going on here, please? For our Scorpios, please. One more. Come on, fairies. Scorpio energy. Scorpio energy. Come on, give me my Big Lebowski moment. Let's tie it all together. There she is. Moderation. So the fairies are talking about moderation. So if there's something you know you shouldn't be eating, try to eat mindfully and healthily, although the fairies say that a little bit of what you want is fine, including a little bit of the drink. Moderation is key, okay? And the dragon energy that's surfacing for you is the orange gold dragon from Arcturus. I love that. This opens you to knowledge for the new golden age. Carry the energy of the future and be a guiding light, which makes a lot of sense to me with the energy of the Hangman receiving information. So moderation for sure, and carrying the essence of the energy of the future with you into that week. I think there's an opportunity for you to get outside, then you're going to understand that you're going to receive a little bit more information over the weekend whilst you're enjoying all these beautiful portals coming up. Now we're going to go ahead and get into the week of the 22nd. So Monday we are looking at maybe some regret with emotional loss, maybe feeling guilty over something that would have happened, or something that's coming to something is coming towards you that is going to be revealed that will have you needing to be in your feels for a little bit. It's the Five of Cups energy. 3 cups in front of you, 2 cups behind that are still standing up. You're allowed to be in your feels. You just don't want to stay in a pity party for too long. Then on that Tuesday, looks like we have, oh wow, you got the Two of Pentacles coming. I like the Two of Pentacles because the Two of Pentacles is talking about the stabilization and balancing of your financial and your earthly needs for sure. Movement, choices, and decisions looks like they will be balanced for you. So if there's something that kind of came up over the weekend and you are recognizing that some things need to change, then you definitely will have that opportunity on that Tuesday. So now let's see what we have coming up for that Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday for our Scorpios, including me. Woot, woot! We'll take that. The Four of Rods. Foundations and achievements. So yes, you can be receiving some accolades for something that's going on, probably at work, the foundation of work. With regards to the home foundation, there's definitely some strength that's there. That's wonderful. That's absolutely awesome. So I am super excited about that. Okay, now let's see what we have going on for our Scorpios for that next Thursday and Friday, please. What do we got? Nothing that's too heavy that I'm feeling out of this. Nothing heavy at all. I feel light. I physically feel light, so that's what I'm trying to express. Movement and flow of energy, like the ebb and flow. Let's see where we're at here. Foundations and achievements. That's not supposed to happen. I fat-fingered that one. Some solid changes in your business, meaning your workplace. So perhaps some people are being called back to work. Or you've got the timing down so that you know what's going on with that. You've got some more information with regards to what your workplace is doing. Well, okay. Now, this is really kind of funny because when I was doing the first row, for sure the awareness and the Capricorn Devil card came out, and I put it back because I was told that that didn't go into the front, so now we know why they came out. We will do a little bit of clarification on that, is what I'm told. But like I said, on Monday, it looks like you are just trying to get over some information. You need to be feeling the information that's coming here, but you'll be able to get past this. It looks pretty easily when it comes to the as you're moving into that energy of Tuesday, making the choices and the decisions and balancing, coming out of this emotional upheaval and being able to balance as that storm is behind you now. Again, on Wednesday, it looks like there's some information that's going to be coming with regards to achievements. Now, when we get to Thursday, we are in the energy of the Magician. So Gemini, Virgo energy for sure. And then Friday we get into the temptation card. This is the devil card. So usually this is self-imposed limitations. You're not allowing yourself to release something that you know doesn't belong to you, is no longer for you. Use your awareness as it comes on Thursday, the magician energy. And I see this as receiving an additional piece of information, more download, more internal energy, honestly, is what it is, that you need to be aware of when it comes over to that particular Friday. But we will do a clarifier, but I'm told to go ahead and just pull the oracles for this particular week. So we're going to start with the Angels of Atlantis, and then we're going to go in with the Rebel deck. Well, so let's find out which angel would like to step forward and support the Scorpios in this time frame, please. Well, I don't think that there's 3. No, I'm told these 2 is what it is. So we'll keep those 2. And then what card do we need to find from our Rebel deck? Well, that was super fast. Well, thank you for that clarification. Okay, I'll read this one here in just a second. So the 2 angels that are going to be necessary. Okay. So Archangel Shamael will help support with serenity. Okay. And I love this. Archangel Sandalphon is going to be here supporting evolution. So this definitely gets married with the magician here. You're definitely going to be receiving some downloads or some information that is going to help propel you forward in your life. The serenity piece that I'm getting is that everything is going to be okay. And it really is this Wednesday combination. So I would say each Wednesday, if you really need the support or even giving gratitude and thanks for the serenity, is calling Archangel Shamael in order to do that. Now here's the fun part. I have gotten a new deck. I love this deck. It is it's the Rebel Oracle, Little Bad Unicorn. What it is just straight to the point, pulling no punches, completely modern information. And the card that is out for you, Scorpio, is you are talented and fucking amazing. So the world needs your power. Use your voice. Just don't use it for dumb shit. I love it. I love it. So let's find out why this card even needed to pop out. Let's just pull a couple of clarifiers. I think what I would like to pull on really quickly is for sure the Capricorn temptation information, but I do want to understand kind of what's going on with this emotional withdrawal. I think that is something that is important. So why is the 8 of Cups here, please, for Scorpio? What do we need to know on Mercury retrograde? What do we need to know? What's the most important thing about this 8 of Cups energy? Everything else seems to be fabulous. What do we need to know about the 8 of Cups? Oh, thank you. Okay. So the 8 of Cups is being supported with the 3 of Rods, which is stepping out and getting ready to survey because you're ready to take the next step. Okay, you are ready to take the next step, so you're getting ready to gather everything together so that you can go. That's where the moving on energy continues to flow into. So there's something new that's coming up, and as you're going in through your emotional withdrawal, knowing that something different has to change, then the universe has got your back. We'll pull one card for the moving on. Why is the 6 of Swords energy here? What do we need to know about the 6 of Swords? There it is. Okay, so, okay, yeah. And now we're going to pull one for the Hangman. What is being revealed? What perspective is being revealed? There it is. Thank you. King of Swords. Well, okay. So there is a focus and emphasis on perhaps a legal matter that's coming up or something that is revolving around a contract, and you're moving on because it looks like you have believed that somebody was holding something very close to the vest. It looks like that you're going to be asked to take a step back and change your perspective on something that's coming up. It can sometimes indicate the 7 of Swords, some sneakiness and some not very good behavior, but it's not coming from you. This is the energy from somebody else for sure. I do want to get into, thank you. No, what they're trying to tell me is that you definitely are ready to move on from this. This is the 8 of Cups energy again. So you're going to get it out of your system. But the reason that it's here, and with this change of perspective, it could be potentially an air sign that's going to be supporting this information. This King of Swords that comes through is extreme clarity, cutting through the BS. Not quite as harsh as the Queen of Swords, but he's got his stuff together. So he's very intellectual, and the intellect and the clarity is going to be coming through. So if it's something that's tying your heart together, then you've got the weekend to kind of get through the energy and be moderate with what you're doing. Keep yourself in high vibe, and then process the emotional loss the way that you need to process it when it comes up on that particular Monday, whatever that situation is. Now, what I do have here is the Death card. So hello, you're in on your own reading, and the Death card is actually supporting the temptation. That's what I was asking for. So something is actually you're resisting something. So let's find out what it is that we're resisting here. You have high knowledge of something coming in. You're going to be receiving some downloads, but what is it that Scorpio is resisting here on that Friday? We'd like to know a little bit why, more about why the Death card is in reverse. What are they resisting? I'm going to put myself in there too. What am I resisting, universe? You got all the magic. You got everything you need. So what's holding you back here? You're not allowing yourself to change. Why? What is the deal? Okay. Well, what it does indicate is that there's, well, I don't even want to say aggressive power, but the Chariot, obviously, we know is moving past a very difficult and challenging situation, going through all the bumps and going through all of the craziness that this Chariot is going to travel on. But it will become balanced in the end. What else do we need to know? Queen of Wands. This has something to do with work. The Queen of Wands is very much into... You're resistant about something on your job. You're resistant to letting go of something. So I think if something was coming on here, if you perhaps are not feeling as though you're getting that next level of promotion, or you're not getting that next variation of what it is that you feel you need to have on the job, just do know that you need to go in and you need to get this different perspective, which is going to be coming from the King of Swords. I feel very strongly that it has something to do with contracts. So you need to be understanding that it's not you. If there's a situation that you definitely can't control, and if that's why you're upset and you're in your pity party, then just understand that, again, it's not affecting you financially in the long run, because everything else is going to be fine. I mean, if it hurts your feelings, and I can appreciate that too. But you do have the awareness of what it is that you need to do next. For some reason, you just seem to be resisting that particular change that's coming. Now, let's go ahead at this point and let's move over to the 29th and the 30th. Let's see how this energy carries through. But again, be reminded that serenity and evolution, you've got to evolve, you've got to get past this, and you already are talented, so don't let anybody talk yourself out of your own success. All right, where are we at for our Scorpios on the 29th and the 30th, please? It may not be what you want, but it is definitely not going to hurt you. The Queen of Wands energy when it comes to work she's actually my favorite of the entire deck, because she's powerful, she's kind, she gets what she wants, she has it all laid out. So her passion is very clearly, I don't want to say regimented, but like organized, I guess is the right word. Okay, we actually have 3 cards and I'm told to keep them, so this is what we're going to do. Hey, see, there you go. Your passion is ignited. You've been granted the Ace of Wands. That is awesome, and it will positively affect your partnership and your alliances. So what I want to make sure you understand is that this is the same card. So the 3 of rods is the same thing as the partnerships and alliances in this particular deck. So this is the 29th and the 30th, but let's find out why we actually have additional cards. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and clarify as we get into the 1st and the 2nd on this particular arena before I go into the oracle specifically for this week. Passion is ignited. The universe is handing you something. Whenever death shows up, whenever these other big energy shows up and something has to be removed and you've got to move past something, you're giving something in return. The universe is beautiful and bountiful and will always take care of you. They will not leave you in the lurch. What else do we need to know about... What else do we need to know? Yep, Page of Wands is actually showing up. So this is feeling comfortable at this point, stepping out and doing the next thing. Now you've got it together. You've got it together. You are ready personally. You've had to think about it, but now you are ready to take on this action, especially what the universe is giving you. Oh, I love it. What else do we need to know about this partnership and alliances? We know that we had a withdrawal. We thought something was going on. We had to walk away from it. May not have wanted to do that. This is the card that wants to flip. Yes, yes, yes. Six of Pentacles. It's completely balanced. So whatever it is that's coming, just be aware that there's balance coming to support you. We're going to carry this energy on into the first and the second. Let's find out what's going on with this Six of Cups energy. The Six of Cups energy can very often, it's very often related to past memories of childhood and happy moments. It can sometimes often reflect, your spirit family trying to get a hold of you and communicate with you. It also can represent children and feelings of love within your children. So I think what's going on here is there's something that's going to pop up here within that first that's going to make all of this other craziness within this week just kind of go away. Memories of love and the Ten of Cups on top of that. So that is extreme happiness when it comes to household, when it comes to those different types of things. Now, what I want to dig into again here is we got the Seven of Swords again. So deception and envy, but I don't feel that it's you. Yeah, here we go. So I'm not surprised. I've seen this 155 times already. This when it comes to this energy here on the second, just be aware that this Fool that is here, which should be allowing you to start something new. Someone is telling you that whatever this new passionate piece is, because this part one didn't work out, this part two, someone is just being a jackass here. This person is just being a jackass, and what you're being told to do is embody the energy of the Emperor and just be the authority figure. So you will be able to squash whatever this BS is coming up on the 2nd of July. So what I want to go ahead and do now, and this will carry you through, but what I want to go ahead and do now is get the last two oracles that we have for Scorpio. We're going to go ahead and pull a sacred geometry card. And let's see what information is going to be supportive for our Scorpios. Yeah, I like this. I like this read. Yeah, this doesn't have anything to do with you. This does not have anything to do with you. This energy is, you're going to get past it though. Because you are fucking talented and amazing. All right, sacred geometry card for our Scorpio. What do we got? Where are we at? What is up? There it is. Okay. 528 hertz. Transformation and miracles. Transformation and miracles. Totally awesome. So at any point within these couple of weeks is what I'm being told is just bring out the 528 hertz binaural beats or other types of music that will be able to help support you. And it will help you to be in a transformative and state of awareness for bringing in the different miracles as you're trying to manifest things. But it really doesn't look like there's anything over scary. Someone's just in your business and they're being an asshole. So, you know, that stuff happens. Just don't be in your pity party for too long about it. Now, the last card that we're going to grab here for you Scorpios is going to be from the Esther and Jerry Hicks channeling the spirit of Abraham here. The collective energy of Abraham. And what it's saying is that inspired action is always pleasurable action. Hello. So the dominance of your thoughts is what brings everything to you. It is what is behind the action that you offer. So by seeking good feeling thoughts that align with you, source, your action will then always feel good. You cannot muster enough action to compensate for misaligned thought, but action that is inspired from aligned thought is always a pleasurable action. So, law of attraction here. If you are calling good things into the universe, then the universe is going to continue to deliver good things. When you come up across the situation here where you know that something funky is going on, bless that situation. You know what, man? Congratulations, even though you didn't deserve the promotion. If that, I mean, just using an example here. But be generally grateful, because if someone else got something that you really wanted, then that means that the universe has something better in its and its plans for you, and you really need to be grateful for that. So magician all over the place with the ability to manifest. Use the innate power and the spiritual gifts that you come with to bring those things to fruition for yourself. And don't be afraid to be the boss. Do not be afraid to be thinking about perhaps a side business or a side gig that you really, really enjoy, another spiritual business, anything that's bringing you pleasure. Don't deny yourself that. Do not deny yourself the opportunity to do that, because it will definitely work out in your favor. So Scorpio, I hope that this reading found you well. I hope that you were able to glean something beautiful out of it. I know I enjoyed doing it. So if it did resonate with you, go ahead and click that like button. Share this if you think someone else may be able to receive something from it. I would for sure hit that subscribe button, because again, you can find more information out if you're aware of your rising and your moon sign to kind of put more details together. But I just want to let you know that, like I said, myself as a Scorpio, there isn't anything that is completely negative in here. It looks like, again, this waiting game could be something that you are aware of that you want. The decision has already been made. So just go within yourself, take the time that you need. And if it does come up to a point where you know that you're not going to get what it is that you need because it's going to someone else, just move on from it. Take the opportunity to kind of go within. Utilize this information, especially if it's in contract. Enjoy your weekend. Stay in high vibes here, okay? So stay in high vibes. Do whatever you do on the weekend with moderation, okay? Call on Archangel Shamael and Archangel Sandalphon, who's definitely going to help you with the evolution, especially the evolution of getting past whatever could particularly be bothering you. Continuing to be in your state of serenity is going to bless you very, very much. Your emotional loss is very short-lived. You're not going to be in that pity party. You're going to move forward. There's going to be some balancing effects that are going to happen for you and your finances. Literally, there's nothing bad that's here. Literally, there's nothing bad that's here. When you get into this next Tuesday with the second opportunity for deception and envy, this person is just being a jackass. You need to be in the emperor mode, and you are totally going to be fine. Look at all this beautiful energy here. All right, Scorpio, that's what I have for you. Thank you very much. We'll talk to you later. Bye for now.